When comparing Taiwan Lannister and Stannis Baratheon as military commanders, the discussion becomes more than just who swings the better sword or commands the larger army. It's a debate about philosophy, leadership, and legacy. Tywin Lannister, the head of House Lannister, was known across Westeros for his brutal efficiency, strategic mind, and political cunning. He was not just a general but a statesman, a power broker who understood that wars are often won in council chambers before the first sword is drawn. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. Tywin believed in overwhelming force, intimidation, and cold pragmatism. He crushed House Rhaen and House Tarbeck with such brutality that the phrase "the Rains of Castamere" became a symbol of Lannister vengeance. His method of warfare was psychological as much as it was physical. He made examples of those who opposed him and used fear as a weapon more powerful than steel. However, Tywin wasn't particularly innovative on the battlefield. He preferred to delegate when possible and was more comfortable directing armies from behind the lines or arriving at the last moment with a decisive blow, as seen during the Battle of the Blackwater. While he gets credit for ending that battle, much of the planning, the wildfire, the chain, the trap came from Tyrion. Tywin simply capitalized on the moment, using the strength of his forces and the alliance with House Tyrell to deliver a crushing final blow. Stannis Baratheon, by contrast, was the definition of a soldier's commander. He led from the front, inspired fierce loyalty, and was one of the most battle-tested leaders in the series. During Robert's rebellion, he held Storm's End under siege for a year, nearly starving to death before Davos smuggled in food. After the war, he crushed the Iron Fleet at Fair Isle and was instrumental in bringing down the Greyjoy rebellion. What makes Stannis remarkable is that he often achieved victory despite having fewer men, fewer supplies, and little political support. He commanded through discipline, justice, and sheer willpower. His march through the snow to save the Night's Watch at the Battle of Castle Black was another testament to his courage and tactical resolve. But Stannis had his flaws. He was rigid, often to the point of self-destruction. His inability to compromise cost him dearly, especially in the north, where his failure to earn the loyalty of the northern lords combined with his controversial use of Melisandre's magic led to his defeat at Winterfell. Where Tywin was adaptable and ruthless enough to do whatever needed to be done, even if it meant betrayal or slaughter, Stannis held tightly to what he saw as duty and justice, even when the cost was high. So, who would win in a battle between the two? If the contest was strictly on the battlefield, two armies clashing under the banners of their respective commanders, many would argue Stannis would have the advantage. He was a more hands-on commander, more attuned to the realities of warfare, and less likely to underestimate an enemy. But if the battle was part of a wider war, with diplomacy, subterfuge, and political manipulation in play, Tywin Lannister would almost certainly come out on top. He was the better schemer, the more effective wielder of power from behind the scenes, and had the resources and influence to break opponents before the fighting even began. In the end, Tywin and Stannis represent two sides of leadership, one the cold and calculating patriarch who wins with brains and gold, and the other the hardened, moral absolutist who fights with blood and conviction. Both were among the finest commanders in Westeros, but their methods and their legacies could not have been more different.